Hey guys, Mike Lawson here, founder of the Social CEO Academy, and I want to talk about focus and consistency and understanding why we lack staying focused for long periods of time, or staying consistent, or maybe we're consistent on the wrong things, and how fear plays into that, and really how to kick fear in the butt. But let me share something with you that here's where fear comes from. Okay, fear is not from God. Okay, fear is demonic. But here's what I want to share with you: is that when you feel fear, and the reason why we feel resistance and we're fearful of something is because that is the thing that we are meant to be doing. But listen, the devil doesn't want us to be doing it because we're meant to be doing it, and that's when we're going to go and crush everything that we're supposed to be doing. So how do you stay focused? How do you stay consistent when you're fearing that? Listen, maybe you have a fear of, being around large crowds of people. And I don't mean to chuckle, but a friend of mine was just talking about this yesterday. But and I laugh because he's like, maybe you have fear of being around large groups of people. But I just chuckle because I don't. But some people do, so I'm not making light of that. And people get anxious, so maybe you have that fear. But maybe that's the thing that you need to be doing, is getting around people, because maybe you're going to meet your next partner. Maybe you're going to meet your next, business partner. Maybe you're going to meet, maybe you're going to be getting healthy, right? These are good things, but there's a reason why that we fear that. See, I had a huge fear of public speaking, and little did I know that that was my gift. And listen, I swept that under the rug. I never wanted to do it. I used to I wouldn't even go to business meetings if I had to give a testimonial, because I didn't want to get up in front of a room full of people. Right? So I had that huge fear. Okay? So, but once you realize that and understand that, listen, it's something that, when you have that fear and you meet that resistance and you feel that resistance, you're like, man, I really don't want to do it. That's the thing that you are meant to be doing. I didn't know that I was going to make money public speaking. I didn't know that I was going to touch people and impact people's lives by sharing my story. I was like, who the heck wants to hear my story? But let me share something with you. A lot of people, they get, okay, so you figure that out, you start going after it, but how do you stay focused? And how do you stay consistent? And I know you guys have heard the term, practice makes perfect, right? Well, practice does not make perfect. Practice makes permanent. So what if you are consistently going to the gym, but you're doing the wrong things? I see it all the time. It drives me crazy. I see people, I'm like, who the heck had taught you? Now, I was very fortunate because I had a great gym partner that taught me the right things to do. But again, if you are consistently doing the wrong things, you're just perfecting a bad behavior, right? Perfection or practice does not make perfect. It makes permanent, right? Like if you're practicing your golf swing, I'm not a golfer, but if you're practicing any kind of movement that's repetitive, but it doesn't make it perfect. If you're practicing the wrong swing, it just makes permanent. You're permanently bad, right? So how do you stay focused? Well, focus and consistency, they're not two separate things. It's the same thing, right? If you want success, if you want to be successful in whatever area that you want to be successful in, you need both focus and consistency. It's not one or the other. Because if you focus for a long period of time about going to the gym, you're like, I'm focused, I'm going. You're focused, I'm going. You just don't go, well, you're not going to look any different. Or, on the flip side, you consistently go. You're like, all right, that's it, I'm going, but you're not focused. You're consistently going, but you're doing the wrong things. Or you consistently show up, but you don't touch a weight. Well, guess what? There's going to be no change. You need to be focused, you need to be consistent, and you need to be doing the right activities. And how do you know that you're doing the right activities? Resistance. That's a good compass to use. Are you resisting it? That's what you should be doing. Right? Are you scared to do live videos? You should be doing it. Not everyone's scared to do them. I was fearful. Fearful. That's what you should be doing. Are you scared to go to the gym and be around large groups of people? Well, that's what you should be doing. Are you scared to pick up the phone and call somebody? Well, that's probably a good indication that you need to call that person. Do you need to forgive somebody? There's a reason why you're fighting that. We all need to forgive, right? And that's a great indicator that you should pick up the phone, call that person, okay, and forgive that person. Whatever you are resisting, it's there. Let me tell you how liberating it is to literally live your life. Now, again, this is from a long process of heartache and learning and making mistakes, but it's so liberating when you can literally live every day knowing that you forgave everybody. Listen, we've all been hurt, but when you can forgive everybody, right? Because you're never going to be forgiven if you can't forgive. That's biblical. And my point is, it's liberating to be able to just be free. And listen, when you forgive somebody, and this wasn't going to be a message on forgiveness, but this is great, and this is something I learned. When you forgive somebody, it's not for that person. It's for you. Forgiveness is for you. You forgive them so you can be free. And let me share something with you, and I'll leave you with this. That I know there's people out there that hate people and they can't forgive people. Let me share something with you about hate that I learned. And when I heard this, I was like, man, some things just stick with you, right? So hopefully you'll get something out of this. When you hate somebody, you hate them. You're like, man, I hate that. I can't stand them. I hate them. Right? I'm not going to ask you to drop any emojis or whatever, because I know we all have somebody in our lives that we're like, I hate that person. I can honestly say I don't hate anybody. I used to. There was a lot of people on my list. But here's what I learned. When you hate, that's like you drinking the poison, drinking a cup of poison, hoping that person dies. How crazy is that? You're like, man, I hate that guy, Mike. Let me drink this cup of poison. I hope he dies. I don't give a crap. I'm happy every day. It doesn't matter if you hate me. And guess what? There are probably people that hate me. But when you hate, you're drinking a poison hoping that somebody else dies. How crazy is that? Makes no sense. So my point is, forgive. You want to be successful? Stay focused. Be consistent. Run your own race. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. So that's all I have today, guys. If you got some value, drop the word value in the comment section. Do me a favor, if any of you guys want information on my private exclusive Facebook group where I teach social media, I teach network marketing, I teach all positive stuff like this, go to, it actually is closed right now, but go to socialceoacademy.com, join the wait list, and when it opens back up, you'll be the first to know. Have a great day, everybody. And again, as always, if I can ever do anything for anybody, any of you guys have any questions, reach out to me. I'm just a message away. Have a great day, everybody.